What's good, my brother?
My bad. I was looking at something real quick. Hey,
Yo,
man,
listen, do you not take this show seriously?
sometimes on on Tuesdays, then the other Tuesdays, Tuesdays. Take it seriously.
Tuesdays? All right.
Yeah, Tuesdays.
Listen, without further ado, man. Listen, man. Welcome to the OneStop Podcast.
But we talk sports
And all that
other shit.
Yes.
Yeah, man. What I'm doing right now, I'm just sharing it, to my page because I don't know if you be sharing stuff.
Listen, I don't get the links, man.
Bro, just go on Facebook and share it, bro.
Listen, that takes too much work.
Whatever, dude.
The last producer used to make sure he get right there.
Who's the last producer?
Well, yours truly.
The last you're having to the last security guards.
Yours
What
truly.
happened to the last security? No, what happened to the last security guards?
Which one? Oh, how you share this, right? Yeah, how you do that?
Come on, bro.
Let's say share to the page, your page.
Hey, man,
I ain't got time for this, man.
I'm not starting until you share it, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is right there. How we gonna tell other people to share and like stuff and you don't do it yourself, bro? That's all I'm saying, bro. I ain't trying to argue with you or nothing. I'm just
But you arguing with me. This is how we do in front of company. You just gonna argue with me in front of company?
Hey, bro, sometimes what's in the dark may come to the light, bro, and they gotta see this.
You arguing with me in front of company, man. We got company
here.
here.
This, bro. All right, man. Let's get it started, my friend. Let's get it started. So, over the weekend, Friday to be exact, a highly anticipated movie came out on HBO Max, and some people saw it in theaters as well. I was excited about it. I did a whole little post about it, how excited I was, reaction to the trailer and all that. Super dope.
So, why you didn't invite me to the reaction to the trailer? Why you didn't ask me about this?
You weren't on that time then. You coming around now, you getting a little better, but you get in your ways, you get a little moody and shit. But so now that the movie's out, everybody had their opinions on it.
So I got a question. Why are you dropping spoiler alerts day 3 after the movie was released?
Well, because it's on HBO Max. So it's not like I see it, but one thing if everybody had to go to the theater to see it, bro.
So you saying there's no excuse for these people?
No excuse, bro.
What if they're busy? What if they was gonna watch the movie tomorrow and OneStop Podcast like destroying the movie for them?
Well, let me check this out then. Spoiler alert. Hey, can we get that?
Carry on, my brother. Carry on.
Is it possible to get spoiler alert blanking across the screen or something? Because
we don't care that at this point in time. We don't care. We just gonna spoil the movie. So tell the people how you felt about it. Get out
right.
there.
So I'll go first. You know what I mean? So the start off for the movie for me was decent, right? It was good. It was a good bit of action. In that scene, I didn't expect much dialogue in the movie, right? It's an action movie. It's more combat. But once the movie got on for me and started making its way through the movie, I didn't like it. It was boring. Sonya Blade had no purpose. Like, Liu Kang was as soft as it could get. Liu Kang character bothered me so much, bro. I didn't even realize how much that character bothered me on how soft he was. And maybe I'm just going off my childhood because I don't play the new game, and I heard it's kind of based up on what the game is now.
Right, and so they're supposed to be trying to make 2 or 3 more movies from this right here. So they're trying to link everything together to some degree, from my understanding. Not that, and I just want to be entertained. And bro, I thought the movie
at this point though, what can you do with Liu Kang's character? Like, he's already soft.
Yo, he might get his shit together.
Nah, bro, that ain't happening, man. It just, I can't lie about it. I enjoy a good bit of action, but I didn't like it. I didn't like the new character they brought in. Like, what's this metal golden suit they got on him? Like, what was it supposed to be his power? I don't know. He's a descendant of Scorpion. I guess Scorpion's daughter and daughter. I don't know. But for me, the movie did not hold up.
So the movie was good, but you didn't like the storyline behind it.
It's just the whole movie for me, besides like the beginning. Like Kano, I did like Kano's character. I did like how crazy he was, because that's like the Kano that I know. Like, he's always been wild like that. But I don't know, man. I think for the most part, bro, the Luke Cage didn't bother me. Raiden, like, okay, for me, nobody felt like the dominant figure in the movie, right? Like, everybody, there's a super villain, right? And there's two different powers. Like, I expected Raiden to be that guy. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning of the movie, he came and got the baby, shot up in the line. I thought that was cool. So I expected Raiden to be that guy. But Raiden seemed just as weak as the rest of them, bro. It's just, I don't know, man.
He didn't do a lot. He stood in a role of like one of the gods and stuff like that. So he didn't do a lot. He was like facilitating stuff to happen and trying to put folks back together. I thought I was entertained for 2 hours or however long it lasts. I'm like, shit, it's a pretty damn dope movie. I was cool with it.
What was entertaining about it for you?
I like the action scenes. They were pretty good, though. I thought it was pretty good.
Which action scene stood out to you?
The last one at the end was really good, though. I'm just saying. I mean, at some point in time, I was waiting on Jax to get his arms. Didn't know when it was gonna happen. I'm like, yo, these arms look weak as shit. Jax got his arms. Like you said, Sonya Blade was a little out of place, but I mean, I was entertained.
She didn't even have a little brand or whatever. So of course she killed Kano, then she get her brand. And look, and before everybody had to go through this thing, right, to get their power, right? But all of a sudden, as soon as she get the brand, next thing you know, she shooting shit out of her hand. Bro.
Listen, she had to do, all right. Listen, so the movie could have used a little more time, but man, I put it as a video game. It was cool with me. Shit, I played worse video games in that movie. The extended
version of it, like the extended cut, I bet you it would be kind of like the Justice League movie, like telling like the back. I feel like whoever did the Justice League movie, like not the Snyder one, the extended version, whoever did the first one,
so we
directed this Mortal Kombat. I'm not sure about that, but I wouldn't mind.
We couldn't get a backstory on how all this stuff linked together, which was. And the main character, like you said, I was like, I don't really know what this dude's doing. I don't know. I was entertained. Whatever.
Look, the best thing about it was the fact that they did have Sub-Zero and Scorpion in. Like hearing Scorpion say, "Get over here," like brought back memories, right? I was like, yeah. But then it was like,
and they had a one little line. It was like, "Finish him." Who's that got the ass beat real quick? I can't remember.
Was it Kung Lao? I think. Well, no, he took Kung Lao's soul. Even my man with the 4 arms, bro. Like he was that dude. Like,
yo, I don't know why they just had him out there fighting in a damn garage outside.
Bro. It bothered, man.
Yo, I hated that dude. He should have been at the end of the movie. Whatever. It's some things they could have.
That's what I'm saying, man. So I'm guessing, like you said, they're supposed to be coming out with more of them. So I guess that'd be cool. I heard that Sub-Zero's character signed up for like a few, so they might do it back. Maybe they did like this to go back.
Well, Sub-Zero had a couple other dudes that he turned into in other video games too. So, like,
and Reptile's character, like he was just an actual reptile, but he was like Scorpion them too in the games. So I don't look again, man. Again, I ain't playing a new game. So
there's a lot of unfinished pieces that they left on the table. So guess what? The next one might be the shit.
Look, if we're wrong because we don't play the new games, so. I know how graphic it was with the guts and all that falling out. That was related to how the new games are.
Yeah, that's the first Mortal Kombat with with the blood code in it.
Yeah, exactly. So if it's like that, then y'all let us know. I'm cool. But for me, how excited I was about the movie.
Hey, bro, that's your problem. You need to stop looking at these damn on trailers and hyping yourself up and be disappointed. That's your problem.
Well, I mean, I looked at the Coming to America trailer and I still saw that and was nothing good about it when I saw the trailer. So
you still watched it, so that's your fault.
I watched it because I like Eddie, and I wanted it to be great. I wanted it to be great so bad. Like I would have paid somebody for that movie to be great. It just wasn't. You know what I mean?
Eddie?
It was just I would have paid somebody. I'd have paid somebody. I'd have gave somebody $100.
Yeah. Hey man, forget it. The movie got a 50% from the OneStop Podcast. Half liked it, half didn't. 50%.
Yeah. I don't know. But the producer, I think the producer may not have liked it either. So I mean,
all right. So let's get 43%. Whatever. I don't care. Rotten Tomatoes probably give it a worse score. Hey man, let's jump into some sports, man. We
all right. Before we move on, you guys go watch the movie, see it for yourself, and let us know let me know, because he liked it. Let me know what I missed in the movie.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you what. I put 15 minutes into a movie, right? And the first 15 minutes was okay, so I committed to it. I wasn't gonna stop watching it. I was cool with it. I had nothing else to do on Friday night. Guess what?
I know. I guess my problem is I really be digging into like the characters and stuff now and shit. I guess because I be trying to write shit too, so I be like, I dig into characters and like follow. Like even the first movie, I kind of knew what Liu Kang was about, right? In the one that came out in the 90s and stuff. This Liu Kang, him and Kung Lao cousins, he just showed up. He walks up in the deserts. You're looking for ratings.
Yeah, no, it's
It was so corny, bro.
They could have done a better job,
It was
man.
corny, man.
It's some things that could work on.
Again, Stopaholics, man. Y'all go look for yourself, man. Bro, get us into the next topic, man. I'm sorry.
No. So I don't even know how to get to this next topic before we get to where we need to be at. So recently we had a whole bunch of static going on between, just American static. When I say American static, I just mean, shit happening in America like it ain't no tomorrow. And so one of our vocal sportsmen or sports guys out there that's very outspoken when he talks about a lot of political things and all these dribble and what's the shit that they say? Shut up and dribble folks out here. Well, LeBron made a tweet and he said some stuff out there and he pissed off some dude in Cincinnati named Lenny. Not that I really give a shit about Lenny.
First of all, it's in Cincinnati. Okay, but carry on. Go. Sorry.
Yeah. So some dude named Lenny decided that he was not going to play any NBA games until LeBron decided that he was going to get kicked out of the damn league. Okay, Lenny. Nice try, Lenny.
First off, Lenny, I don't know you, Lenny. I don't care to know you, Lenny.
Hey, Jay, we got to do a show, man. Go ahead.
I don't care to know you, Lenny. I'll just say this. Who gives a fuck what you show at your bar, bro? Like, nobody knew about your bar.
It's not Cheers where everybody knows your name.
Like, bro, like, nobody was saying, like, oh, we got to go to Lenny's bar. Like, it ain't known. I mean, maybe I know a couple people from Cincinnati. I ain't never heard of Lenny's bar.
Hey, listen, I looked at Lenny's menu because I was like, Lenny might have some fire shit on this bar. Now, what I will say about Lenny's bar, though, he did have some real good prices on this bar, though.
I mean, he should, bro. Ain't nobody in there. He got to sell something.
Hey, nobody walked into Lenny's bar and was like, yo, put the Cavs game on in Lenny's bar in fucking Cincinnati.
I'm pretty sure he probably got his biggest crowd after he said this. Just for the people who hate LeBron, right? These people who hate LeBron so much. Right. All these same people would be on LeBron dick if he come back to Ohio and be like, oh, thank you for coming back. You're helping out business and shit. But now that he gone and he ain't rocking with their point of view, it's like, okay, I ain't gonna. Bro, you ain't hurt nobody but your business. How dumb are you? How stupid are you?
But listen, there's a bunch of folks out there that get behind that stupidity, right? So he probably made a couple dollars just by saying we ain't gonna watch the NBA. Honestly, Lenny, looking at your bar, look like you don't got cable in there, so you probably didn't have the damn games on anyway.
Bro, Lenny, nobody stopped by your bar to say I want to watch the NBA, bro. Nobody did that, bro. Show me that somebody came in there and say, hey, Lenny, turn on TNT real quick. LeBron's playing. Nobody doing that, bro. Nobody said, dog. I wish I was in Cincinnati so I could stop by and just say, hey, man, I heard y'all ain't playing NBA games here. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one cares, Lenny. Lenny, you're welcome. You're getting your little fame on right now. We're talking about you. The sports world, I guess they were talking about you. But in all honesty, bro, you'll be relevant for the rest of this month. You probably won't be relevant after this show, in all honesty.
Yeah.
And we went. Doc, I didn't even think about it until you brought it up, bro. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, nah. I want to hit on that, man. I just want to talk about Lenny's and his bitch ass.
I know, but you see,
whatever, Lenny, man.
You see, as soon as you said, me and the producer was like, "Oh yeah, we heard that." Like it was just one of those dry moments. Like we
heard you talking, Lenny. Have a seat.
You know what I mean, Lenny? Congratulations, you got a little notoriety.
Hey, Lenny don't even got good wings. This thing to say, come and get wings. They ain't got flavored wings at Lenny's bar.
Look, man, Lenny. Who cares, man? Oh, hey. Yeah, that is LeBron tweet. That was funny.
Yo, LeBron's the biggest troll, though.
Yo, he's like, man, how about to come there, bro? Like, nobody coming to Cincinnati on purpose. I'm sorry.
That's funny. Hey, man.
Who vacationing in Cincinnati, bro?
Yo, I'm taking a trip to Cincinnati. Said nobody ever.
Nobody, dog. Nobody coming to Cincinnati for anything. For what? The Cincinnati, what? The Bearcats?
You want
They
to see the
come for the
Bearcats?
college team? They
Hey,
come
easy
for,
man. I got some athletes that played for the Cincinnati Bearcats. So
for the Bengals? You coming to see the Bengals?
Hey man, AJ Green played for the Bengals. He from the hometown. Easy,
He ain't
easy,
even there no
easy.
more.
You right. Carry on.
What is it? The Reds? Who coming to see the Reds? Come on,
Nah,
bro.
nah. All right.
Bro, y'all not a city like Atlanta, like LA. Y'all not New York. Like nobody care, bro.
Yo, why you airing Cincinnati out? Yo, Cincinnati became a byproduct because of Lenny.
Dude, because it's in Cincinnati. Like
Right.
Who's going to Cincinnati?
Hey, speaking of, we can just transition right here with that statement. So, by far, what the Stopaholics came to talk about is the NFL draft. And so, if y'all ain't clicked on that button, that share button down there, and y'all ain't subscribed and shared
this thing. Guess who's picking top 5?
Cincinnati. Guess what? Are you gonna go to Lenny's bar and watch Cincinnati pick somebody?
If I give a fuck about all this, goddamn Cincinnati. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Hey man, Lenny did get us to what Cincinnati's gonna be doing in the draft though. So.
Yeah, man. Okay, go ahead. So the draft going on.
So the draft's going on. We won't be able to do a draft show, but life happens. And so next year, the OneStop Podcast, we'll try to get a draft show going for y'all.
I know I really want to do a draft show, but unfortunately, because of travel plans and stuff like that, it can't happen this year. But we will probably recap the first round of the draft, maybe like on that Tuesday or whatever. So
yeah. So I'm gonna tell you what I don't want to hop into when we get into this draft talk real quick, right?
Okay, talk to me.
I don't really want to get into who's going number 1, but who's going number 3. And I want to talk about who's going number 3 because San Francisco's picking number 3.
San Fran on the clock. They traded a lot of picks to get there.
And they traded up to move in the draft right here. So they've been giving some smoke screams, and old boy Kyle Shanahan's been saying, yo, my mamas, everybody, friends, I go out to soccer games, my kids, coaches, refs, umpires, everybody asking me what we doing at 3. And I think that San Francisco is the linchpin to what happens in this draft right here.
That's an actual fact.
At least in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Because the Jets going to do whatever the Jets going to do. Now, what could be radical at 2 is the Jets could say, we probably.
What if the Jets don't go with Zach Wilson?
What if the Jets go Justin Fields?
Boy, wrinkle in the motherfucking playbook.
So if the Jets take Justin Fields at 2, which they fuck up all the time, so I don't see that. Last quarterback they took was trash too. So I'm thinking, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to say that like that. Sam Darnold's a decent quarterback. The Jets ruined him.
No,
and so
that's true. Go ahead.
So if the Jets takes Zach Wilson, which they probably should, San Francisco may take him. Then you look at what's going on with Atlanta at the 4th pick. And I think that is going to be kind of critical because they got a nice linchpin too. Atlanta can go offensive tackle. Mm-hmm. They can go tight end. They can trade down. They can go quarterback. And I think that's going to set the tone for what's going on in the draft. Like between the first 3 picks is going to be very critical. I think it's going to be interesting, man. What do you think?
Well, looking at it, because I'm looking at a couple of my drafts right now, I definitely think the Jets are going Zach Wilson. It's just the word is out there. I think everybody's kind of talking. That's pretty much what it's going to be. San Francisco don't trade all those picks without picking a quarterback. They're going to pick a quarterback.
You got to go quarterback. You're not moving up to pick offensive lineman or nothing.
There's no chance they don't go quarterback. Now, do they get Mac Jones? Because a couple I'm looking at now, it's Mac Jones, Justin Fields, and then there's Trey Lance.
So I got a question. How do you think about Mac Jones? What do you feel about Mac?
Bro, I feel like he could be like old boy that play in Cincinnati right now.
Burrow?
Joe Burrow, yeah. Like he had a great season, but I think it's going to be like he might be all right, bro. He might be okay to me. Like if he can, because people say he had all that talent in Alabama. Well, you expect to have talent in the NFL too, right? So long as you know what to do with that talent, and Kyle Shanahan showed that he know what to do with quarterbacks. Like we can't deny that. He knows
He did something nice with RG3. He went down to Atlanta. I mean, Matt Ryan had an MVP season.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo looked back. Honestly, we wouldn't even.
Garoppolo took him to the Super Bowl at the end.
Listen,
of the
we wouldn't be talking about Garoppolo unless he not missed that pass at the end of the game.
If he didn't miss that pass, Garoppolo is still 49 quarterbacks coming this week. You know
confidently the quarterback.
Exactly. So looking at it, like Kyle Shanahan knows what to do with quarterbacks. So if he get Mac Jones, I still think they messed up because I don't think they had to trade up that high to get him.
Right.
Like, where were they at? They were at they traded with Miami, right?
Yeah, they traded with Miami.
So they were at 6. You tell me they couldn't got Mac Jones at 6?
Well,
because look, the Falcons not gonna take a quarterback. They owe Matt Ryan too much money, right? The Lions, they got Jared Goff. Cincinnati got Joe Burrow. You tell me you had to trade out of the 6th spot to get Matt Jones? I don't think so.
So what if?
I think they overplayed their hand on that trade, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what they did. They literally did what Chicago Bears did a couple years ago to get Trubisky.
Yeah. Where's Trubisky now?
I don't know. Probably selling life insurance. I don't know. I don't know what Trubisky doing. No, I think Trubisky's still in Chicago. I think so.
You tell me you working for State Farm now? He about to be. But no, okay. But so again, looking at it, they traded out of that 6th spot for nothing because Miami wasn't gonna pick a quarterback. They're not gonna pick. They got old boy from Alabama. They got Tua, so they don't. I think they really screwed themselves trading all these picks to get Matt Jones. Possibly get Matt. At least if you get Justin Fields, you'll be like, okay, maybe I can deal with that, right?
Because they maybe thought Atlanta was probably going to take a quarterback.
But that means somebody ain't doing their research right. Because if you look at Matt Ryan's contract, unless Atlanta just get him and sit on him, or maybe you know what? Maybe Atlanta, because Atlanta was talking about trading that pick too. So maybe they thought Atlanta was going to trade it and somebody else would get that spot. So maybe I could be wrong, but I don't know.
So what do you think Atlanta's doing that for?
I think Atlanta, if Kyle Pitts is there, but they got the boy from South Carolina that they traded the Ravens to get, right? The tight end.
Hunter.
Hayden Hurst. Yeah, they got him, right? Wasn't they good with him? Right? I thought they were sold on him or whatever. And they got who did they have last year that was doing okay? Damn.
Nobody that important. Listen, but so we didn't talk about this, and this is a little off the rails. Have you heard the talks about them actually trying to shift out Julio Jones?
Yeah, but I mean he's injury prone, bro. So I don't even know. You're going to get a first round for him, but who's going to take him?
I don't see a first round for
You don't think so for Julio?
Bro, he's aging. He's like 30-something.
He's 32.
And he's 32. Great season. His best years are behind him. He is tough for him to have healthy seasons. A bunch of soft tissue injuries between turf toes, hamstrings, calf strings, groin strings. I'm not giving a first round for Julio.
People gonna see that upside. They like, yo, a healthy Julio.
What's the upside for a 32-year-old receiver?
Because he's still probably one of the best in the league when healthy, bro. Same as Antonio Brown, right? Like Antonio Brown.
I mean, at that point in time, I can say, let me get LT to play linebacker. His name's still good, but he ain't the same dude.
Come on, man. That's reaching.
I'm just saying it's the same thing.
Come on.
Listen, what I take Julio,
Falcons, bro. Whatever they do, it ain't gonna be good. I'm gonna be honest with you. Falcons gonna Falcons, whatever it is.
And man, listen, I don't think Atlanta's that far out of a team from actually.
For what? Far out for what?
They need a lot of defensive help. But you talk about offensive weapons. Atlanta's got some of the best weapons in the league with Julio. They do need a running back. I'll be clear about this.
Who's their back right now?
I mean, they don't have a back. I mean, those dudes that they got there, I wouldn't call them solid dudes that I'm trying to build around. Brian Hill and I can't remember the other dude. I think
Todd Gurley's gone, right?
Yeah, Smith. But you look at it, Atlanta still got Calvin Ridley, Hurst, who played decently, and they still got Julio. So I mean, those are three weapons, and Matt Ryan ain't no slump quarterback.
Atlanta ain't improving. Like if Kyle Pitts is there, they're probably going to go Kyle Pitts unless somebody offered them something in the draft, like some first round picks or something. So they'll probably go Kyle Pitts. I definitely don't think they go quarterback. If they do, that quarterback is either going to be sitting for a while or they're going to eat a lot of money on that Matt Ryan contract. They're going to eat a lot of money to a point. It's not going to be good for them in the long run, in all honesty. Yeah. So,
no, Matt's got to play another season at least.
At least 2, bro.
Yeah, Matt's got to lose a season or 2.
So, okay, so I'm looking at the mock draft. Of course, Cincinnati. I thought Cincinnati might go wide receiver there, but I can see them going O-tackle, the boy from Oregon. Now, if that boy from Oregon is there, if let's say the Bengals pick a wide receiver, that's who the Panthers are waiting on. The Panthers want the boy from Oregon, but he's probably not going to be there. He's not going to be there. Seems
okay.
Like.
Listen, I told you I think the Panthers should get. I thought it was Pitts.
But Pitt's not going to be there either. He's not going to be there. We're at 8. He's not going to be at 8. So I think I heard today that we were talking to the Patriots to kind of trade out of that spot possibly for them to trade up. They might get Justin Fields.
We've been trying to talk to the Patriots too. Listen, I could see Justin Fields falling in the draft, and if it does and he goes to New England, guess what? Justin Fields is very aware what Cam Newton do because those boys was tight.
They're tight, yeah.
And so for them to get Justin Fields in there for him to learn behind Cam, not that Cam can teach him any damn thing, but
he can sit for 1 year and get with Josh McDaniels and learn the system very well and be good.
Right. I think he'll be better than Garoppolo. He'll be better than what's the other cat that's with the Colts? He was with
Brissett.
Yeah, Brissett. He'll be better than those dudes coming out.
Yeah, no, I think he'll be okay. But you're right though. To me, you say the 49ers pick gonna start the draft. I think whatever the Falcons do is really going to determine what the draft is, because if the Falcons trade out of it, it's going to get crazy. If they take Pitts, it might stay normal, whatever.
So I got a question. Do you think Cincinnati go get Jamar Chase?
It's possible. If they don't go, if they don't get that the offensive lineman, they're going to go Jamar Chase. Why? Because he's familiar with Joe Burrow.
And they just lost AJ Green.
And who they got? Tyler Boyd there? That's pretty much.
And they got T. Higgins.
Okay, yeah. So, but, none of them like really set.
None of them are Jamar Chase.
Yeah, none of them set themselves as a number 1. So, if I was them, I would go wide receiver to help my quarterback out. But I'm not mad at them if they go offensive line either. I think that'd be a good pick for them.
I'm with you.
I wouldn't be mad about that. But I'm excited to see what the draft holds, man. I'm excited to see what the Falcons are going to do.
The Falcons going to Falcons. And listen, the funny thing is, and so people don't know, this show's based out of Atlanta. So Rel's a Carolina fan. I'm a Cowboy fan. But I think not that we got a third team, but we watch the Falcons close because they up the street. And it's just tough not to cut on sports radio and not hear what the hell the Falcons
I work with so many Falcon fans. So it brings me so much joy when the Falcons lose, especially when I was working at that company that I don't like, that had me working all those long hours and shit. When I was a supervisor over there, and my guys came in after that Super Bowl loss, the joy I felt that day watching the sadness come.
Listen, that's the worst day in the office. I had this old lady curse me out, man. She's the nicest lady. She said she'd throw a brick at my face, man. Listen, I'm doing all that. Listen, yeah.
Oh God, I was so happy. They was so ready for the parade. They were, man.
Let's be honest, we was ready for the parade too.
Oh, we was gonna go for sure.
Yeah,
we was gonna go. But I mean, for me, it was a win-win either way. But I felt even better when they lost because they couldn't hold it. They would have hit us with that. We're the only team in the division without a ring, and I can't let them have that. I can't give them that. I'm sorry.
So you feel better about yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Us and the Falcons don't have a ring in the NFC.
Listen, if y'all don't know this podcast, my man Rel right there, man. He's a personal dude. He holds a lot of things personal, man. I do. I hold grudges. Well, no, I wouldn't say I hold grudges because if I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you, and you wouldn't know. Let's just say that. That's me in a nutshell. And you know what? I'm cool with that. So I ain't got to be on the fence about nothing. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's do something here. So we almost rounding out the top 10 right here. Let's round up the top 10. So we said we don't know what Detroit doing. Detroit ain't going quarterback.
Detroit going Detroit. Go ahead.
Detroit going Detroit. Maybe they'll go offensive tackle. Maybe they'll go
punter,
linebacker, punt. I don't know, man. So let's round out the top 10 here. So Detroit's picking at 7. Yeah.
Yep.
You guys picking at 8.
Yep.
Denver's 9 and Cowboys at 10. So let's round out the top 10 here.
Okay. So in some of the mock drafts I've seen for because we already did 6. Did we do 6?
Yeah.
All right. I'm seeing which would make sense with them getting rid of Galladay, letting him go. I see a lot of people saying Jalen Waddle going there.
Waddle's a beast, man. He's a game changer. But honestly, if I'm Waddle, I'm probably gonna hold out because we seen how Detroit did Calvin Johnson.
That's what I'm saying. So
listen, that's one of the best wide receivers in the league, man. You just do this man dirty leg.
Look, he still ended up being a Hall of Famer, first ballot.
I don't think he should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's different.
No, not even close. But whatever, we'll move on from that. But so at least he got a chance to be. Jared Goff needs some weapons. So if it works, man. So who you think they're going with 7?
I like a wide receiver right there for them.
Wide receiver.
I like a wide receiver. Offensive tackle wouldn't be a bad thing because you got to protect what you call an investment. That would just be the smart move. This draft is loaded with some dudes in the back end that's second, third round wide receivers like your boy out of USC. I think might be a second, third round. St. Brown.
Oh, St. Brown. Yeah, I like St. Brown. He's a good slot somewhere.
Yeah, they got some cats. The cat out of which he'll probably fall at bottom of the first is Tony out of Florida. He's a wide receiver too, so he may be around there too. There's a couple of dudes out there, man.
It's some good weapons to be honest. After this first round, man, if you hold out for it, it's still a lot of good players that not too bad, man. So all right, so after Detroit, then there's us, Carolina, right? If we don't get an offensive lineman, we trade out of that pick. That's what I think.
Right, no trade outs. We can't trade out.
Oh, no trade out?
No trade out.
Then we go Slater from Northwestern.
You taking the tackle?
We got to. We got.
What you think about Slater?
I've heard he plays some left tackle too as well. So and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a left tackle. So if old boy from Oregon's not there, that's who we go with. That's it. We got to. We can't go. I seen Devontae Smith there. In some people's draft.
I don't find y'all going wide receiver right there.
I don't either, man. I just don't see it happening. I hate that we lost.
The responsible thing is to fix the line.
Gotta fix the O-line. Yeah. We did bring a few people in, but we gotta get us some fresh blood in there too. Got to. So I say O-line.
Is to fix the line. Yeah.
I say O-line. All right, you got the next one. 9.
Denver.
Yeah.
If Denver's not, and this is interesting. So if Denver's not sold on Drew Lock, which I wouldn't be, I called Drew Lock earlier today. I called Drew Lock nothing but a.
So you called Drew Lock? What did you say to him?
I called Drew Lock a swagged out Garner Minshew.
Yo, he was so hype on himself too, man. That second round hurt him. When he realized he was going to second round, that shit hurt him bad. He thought he was.
Listen, so I'm not too sure if they sold on Drew Lock. They got Jerry Jeudy there. They got Cortland Sutton. That's it. Yeah, Cortland Sutton. They got Noah Fant. They got Melvin Gordon. They got Lindsey. Yep. Listen, Drew Lock is the linchpin to get this thing done. So I don't know if they trust Lock. They could go quarterback there. If not, we might see a cornerback come off the board right there.
Is it possible that they may trade, say, with a 49ers for a Garoppolo or something like that? Is that possible, you think? Or maybe a Carolina for a Teddy Bridgewater for
all those are possible, but I'm not using a first round pick to do that. That's something I'll figure out after the draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if it's possible they don't go quarterback there, do they make a trade? Because I feel like that's what's going to happen a lot in this draft. Like we're going to see trades.
I think there's going to be a lot of trade out.
I think it's going to be a lot of trades.
Listen, I think honestly, looking at the draft last year, a lot of teams that draft well still had good drafts, and the ones that suck still find a way to mess it up. Yeah. So I think that they might go cornerback there. They could go quarterback. I don't know what the Broncos do. They might trade out the pick and then give it to New England.
Okay.
So That's a big question, Brock. What are Denver doing?
All right, and you said, are we doing the top 10? You said,
Yeah. And Dallas is rounding up. Dallas is coming in the 10 hole, man.
all right, that's your squad, so I'll let you go. I'll let you go on that. Then I'll tell you how I
Listen,
feel.
listen. If it's me,
Mhm.
the responsible thing for Dallas to do is to fix the defense. Fix the damn defense.
But
Listen,
what is Jerry Jones going to do?
Jerry Jones going Jerry Jones, and so Jerry ain't calling much plays right now. Listening, I haven't heard. He did a press interview today. Listen, I haven't heard Jerry speak too much, but I know from a priority standpoint, from Stephen Jones, who's doing most of the stuff,
Uh-huh.
is to work on the defense. So I could see them really going defense, unless Kyle Pitts falls to 10.
Oh, yeah. If Kyle Pitts fall, which he shouldn't fall, if he falls, y'all picking him. First of all, he's not getting past us. He's not getting past the Panthers if he falls that
Listen,
low.
I don't see Kyle Pitts falling
No,
to
he's
10.
not going to be. He's not
Now,
going to be.
Jerry could get some Twitter fingers and start trying to holler at some boys real quick and make something crazy happen. But the responsible thing is for Dallas to probably go cornerback. I think they should go linebacker, but that's not going to happen. Listen, I like Michael Parsons out of Penn State. He's probably like my fifth defensive player. My first defensive player would probably be J.C. Horn.
I was just about to say, don't you like J.C. Horn? I
do like J.C. Horn, but here's the thing. I like Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah out of Notre Dame. I love that linebacker dude, man. He's where the game is going from a linebacker position. He can cover, he can hit, he can stick. Like he can.
So who's this linebacker guy out of Kentucky? This Jermaine Davis dude.
I don't like him.
Okay.
I don't like him. Listen, people like him. In my opinion, he can cover a little bit, but he's not explosive when he's attacking the ball. I'm not a big fan, and he probably won't go until like the third or fourth round. So I don't really like him that much. If he ends on my team, great. I'll take him, but I'm not a big fan of him. And I try to like him. I went back and looked at his tape. It just don't do enough for me, man.
He said I tried to like him. I tried so hard.
I just don't see what everybody else see. And that's fine. I could be wrong as hell, but I'm gonna stand by. I just don't like him that much.
All right. So rounding out the top 10, we already know Trevor Lawrence 1. Zach Wilson's gonna be 2. We know the 49ers is gonna pick a quarterback. They have to.
So it could be let's go with Fields or Mac Jones.
Let's go with Mac Jones. Right? We'll go there. We'll go since we're going 4 Atlanta, right? Do they go with Kyle Pitts or do they go?
Fuck it. I'm giving them Pitts.
Yeah, Pitts. Okay. So Bengals, they're going with the Penei Sewell. Yeah, they're going him. All right. Miami at 6. I definitely think they go wide receiver. I don't know who else they got. Just they got Devontae Parker. They got Parker still.
They're going wide receiver. They're getting one of the Bama boys. It could be Waddle. It could be Smith.
Oh, so you don't think they're going Jamar Chase?
It could be Chase too.
Okay, so we know they're possibly going wide receiver.
They're going wide receiver.
All right, and we know if Detroit get the pick there,
they're probably going another wide receiver. Yeah,
they're probably going wide receiver after losing Galladay for sure. Carolina, I say we go offensive line.
Slater.
If the boy from Oregon ain't there. And 9, which is Denver, right?
Listen, Denver going quarterback, or they trading out?
But we said no trade out.
Damn it. So Denver going quarterback.
All right, so that's either Trey Lance.
Lance or Fields?
Okay, cool.
So basically we squeeze Mac Jones out of the top 10.
Well, we said Mac Jones may go to 49ers.
I'm squeezing Mac Jones out.
All right. I say he go there. You say you squeeze him. Okay, so who you put in the 49 slot?
Probably Trey Lance or Justin Fields, and then Denver will probably get. Mac Jones could probably go to 9 to Denver, but I think they'd probably trade out, honestly. And Dallas, I got Dallas going J.C. Horn or Surtain. I love Pat Surtain. I like J.C. Horn a little more.
I say Surtain. I say Surtain. All right, so look, Stopaholics, y'all let us know y'all top 10, who y'all think going to go. We gave y'all ours, so y'all can go back and watch this video and see who we pick, who we think will go. We did no trade outs, right? Because we're just going off what we see from the actual mock drafts, from the draft board itself. But go ahead, send us the list, and you know what? I might throw in a little Cash App surprise if everybody, if you're close enough with your top 10 picks.
So out of the top 10 picks with no trade outs, then
no trade outs.
We'll throw a one-stop prize in.
We'll throw a prize in if you get it. So, but you gotta screenshot it and put it under this video. It has to go under this video, all right?
And it's got to be before the first pick go in.
Yeah, it got to be. Come on. Yeah. Without saying, it has to be before.
Yeah. You got a couple days. Get it done, people.
Come on. So, producer, if you can put that like over this video, show us your screenshot of who you think may go in the draft. You can write it down. You can put it in your notes on your phone, whatever. But just put that screenshot under the comment, and we would do some type of OneStop Podcast prize. Could be Cash App, could be a OneStop Podcast shirt or something like that. You never
might give out some merch.
You know what I mean? So again, I think that'd be dope. We should do that for sure.
I'm down with that. I'll do that.
All right, producer, you got that? I know she do. All right, so again, good Tuesday night show, bro. As always, I appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I'm glad you let me hang out with you, man.
Hey man, always, but I wouldn't have it any other way, man. So to the people, sign us out, bro. You do it the best. I don't even like to do it. I got my robe on. You feel me?
I'm glad.
No,
hey man, y'all better be safe. It's OneStop Podcast where we talk sports and all other shit.
Hey, never mind. All right, peace, y'all.
My damn nerve, man.